Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in each of our lives when we have to make a decision. We have to choose between two roads, one that is paved with excuses, easy outs, and comfortable mediocrity, and another that is rough, unpaved, and sometimes feels impossible, but it leads to greatness. Today we're here to talk about that second road, the one marked with the words, no excuses. It's easy to come up with reasons why we can't. I didn't have the right start, I'm too young, I'm too old, I don't have the resources. We have all heard them. Some of us have even said them. But let me tell you, these excuses are like a comfortable cage. They keep us safe, but they also keep us small. And the most dangerous part? After a while, we stop realizing we're in a cage at all. But what if I told you that the power to break free from that cage isn't somewhere out there, it's right here within each of us? The moment we decide to stop letting excuses define us is the moment we take control of our destiny. Let me be clear, no one's life is perfect. We all face challenges, and some of us face obstacles so steep it feels like we'll never get to the top. But let me tell you, it's not the obstacles that stop us, it's the excuses we make to avoid climbing. Your circumstances may be out of your control, but how you respond to them, that's where your power lies. Now, I'm not saying life will be easy if you decide to take that no excuses road. There will be times when you feel like giving up, you'll fail, fall down, and face setbacks that make you question everything. But hear me when I say this failure is not a dead end. It is a detour. It's a lesson in disguise, a step towards something greater. And every time you push past the excuses, every time you refuse to let fear, doubt, or inconvenience hold you back, you become stronger. We often look at successful people and think they had it easy, but success is not a straight line, it's filled with twists, turns, and bumps. The difference is that successful people refuse to let those bumps become excuses. They use those setbacks as springboards. They rise not because they have fewer challenges, but because they have fewer excuses. So what's stopping you? What's the excuse you've been holding on to? And what would your life look like if you let it go? I want you to imagine what's possible if you make the decision today, right now, to take full accountability for your life. To look every challenge in the face and say, I see you, but you're not stopping me. Imagine what you could achieve if you stopped telling yourself you can't and started asking yourself how you can. No more excuses, no more reasons why you can't. Because the truth is, when you stop letting excuses lead the way, you find the strength to do the impossible. Your journey starts today. It starts with a choice. Are you ready to say no excuses and take that first step toward your greatness? Personal accountability is about owning every part of your life, your decisions, your actions, and even your mistakes. It's about standing in front of the mirror and accepting that where you are right now is a direct result of the choices you've made, not the circumstances you've been handed. It's recognizing that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we have absolute control over how we respond. There are countless moments in life when it's tempting to point fingers or place blame elsewhere. We blame our upbringing, our environment, or even the people around us, but personal accountability demands that we look inward instead. It's the realization that in the end, no one else is responsible for our success or failure. Sure, external factors may play a role, but they don't determine the final outcome. We do. When we embrace personal accountability, we empower ourselves. No longer are we at the mercy of life's ups and downs, we become the creators of our own story. Excuses dissolve because there's no one left to blame. Instead, there's clarity. You become more focused because you understand that every action, no matter how small, either moves you closer to or further away from your goals. This isn't always easy. Taking responsibility means owning up to our failures too. It means admitting when we've made a mistake, acknowledging when we've taken the wrong path. But here's the thing, accountability also allows us to grow. When we own our missteps, we gain the power to correct them, to learn from them, and to make better decisions next time. And let's not forget, personal accountability isn't about being perfect, it's about being honest. It's about having the courage to admit when we're wrong, the strength to learn from it, and the will to keep moving forward. When we hold ourselves accountable, we stop waiting for someone or something else to change our situation and we start creating the change ourselves. Ultimately, accountability is freedom. It frees us from the limitations of excuses, from the confines of blaming others, and from the frustration of feeling powerless. It gives us the ability to shape our lives in the way we want, to take full control of our destiny. Because when you take responsibility for your life, you take back your power. And that's when true progress begins. A mindset shift is one of the most powerful transformations a person can experience. It's about changing the way you think, not just about the world around you, but about yourself and what you're capable of. Often we operate from a place of limitation, telling ourselves stories about why we can't do something. I'm not smart enough, I don't have enough time, or that's just not for me. These thoughts become our reality because our mind creates barriers long before the world does. But what if, instead of focusing on what you can't do, you started asking yourself, how can I? This is where the shift begins. It's a conscious decision to move away from a fixed mindset, where you believe your abilities and circumstances are static, and towards a growth mindset, where you see every challenge as an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to improve. A mindset shift isn't about denying the difficulties or pretending that life will be easy. It's about reframing the narrative in a way that empowers you instead of holding you back. When you make this shift, obstacles stop being reasons to quit and start becoming chances to grow. You begin to see failure not as the end, but as part of the journey. Every setback becomes a lesson, every challenge a way to prove to yourself just how resilient and resourceful you can be. A mindset shift is about recognizing that the limitations we often believe in are mostly self-imposed. And once you change your mindset, those limitations begin to crumble. This kind of transformation doesn't happen overnight. It takes effort, it takes self-awareness, and it takes the willingness to challenge your own beliefs. But once you make that shift, you realize just how much potential you have. You understand that your circumstances may not change instantly, but your response to them does. And that's where your power lies, in how you choose to think, how you choose to respond, and ultimately how you choose to live. A mindset shift isn't just about achieving success, it's about unlocking possibilities. It's about realizing that you are not stuck, that you have options, and that your future is not limited by your past. It's the difference between seeing the world as something happening to you and understanding that you are an active participant in shaping your life. When you embrace a mindset of growth, perseverance, and possibility, you open the door to a life without excuses. You become the kind of person who doesn't dwell on reasons why something can't be done, but instead seeks out the ways it can. And that shift, that internal revolution, is what leads to real, lasting change. Overcoming obstacles is at the heart of personal growth and success. Every person, no matter who they are or where they come from, faces challenges. These obstacles come in all shapes and sizes. Sometimes they're external, like financial difficulties, lack of resources, or societal expectations. Other times they're internal, like fear, self-doubt, or limiting beliefs. But no matter what form they take, obstacles are a part of life. The key is not avoiding them, but learning how to move through them. The first step in overcoming obstacles is to stop seeing them as roadblocks and start seeing them as opportunities. Challenges have a way of revealing our strengths, our weaknesses, and our capacity for resilience. They push us to think creatively, to adapt, and to find solutions we might not have considered if everything had gone smoothly. It's in the face of adversity that we often discover just how resourceful we can be. Overcoming obstacles requires persistence. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the path ahead seems too steep or the problem too big. But persistence is about continuing to move forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. It's about refusing to let setbacks define you or stop your progress. The truth is, obstacles are not meant to be permanent. They only become insurmountable when we stop trying to overcome them. Another important aspect of overcoming obstacles is adaptability. Life rarely goes according to plan, and obstacles often force us to change direction. Sometimes the way forward isn't what we initially imagined, but that doesn't mean it's the wrong path. Flexibility in our approach allows us to find new ways to achieve our goals. It's about being open to change and willing to adjust, while still keeping your eyes on the bigger picture. Mindset also plays a crucial role. If you believe that obstacles are barriers you can't get past, then that's exactly what they'll be. But if you believe that every obstacle can be tackled, that every challenge has a solution, you empower yourself to find a way through. This isn't about pretending that difficulties don't exist, it's about acknowledging them and choosing not to be defeated by them. Overcoming obstacles is also a deeply personal journey. What may seem like a minor challenge to one person could feel like an enormous hurdle to another. The important thing is to stay focused on your own path and not compare your progress to others. Everyone's journey is unique, and the obstacles you face are meant to teach you something about yourself and your capabilities. Most importantly, overcoming obstacles builds resilience. Each time you push through a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than you thought. You build confidence in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. And with each obstacle you overcome, the next one seems just a little bit more manageable. In the end, obstacles are not the enemy. They are part of the process, part of the journey. And once you understand that, you realize that every challenge you face is an opportunity to rise above, to grow, and to become the best version of yourself. When you overcome obstacles, you don't just conquer the challenge, you conquer the doubts, fears, and limitations that once held you back. That's when real transformation begins. Belief is the foundation of everything you accomplish in life. It's the quiet, unwavering confidence that no matter what challenges arise, you have what it takes to overcome them. It's the inner voice that tells you you can do this even when the world around you offers every reason to doubt. Self-belief is not arrogance, nor is it blind optimism. It's the deep conviction that your abilities, your effort, and your resilience are enough to carry you through. Often, self-belief is the difference between success and failure, not because those with self-belief don't encounter obstacles, but because they don't allow those obstacles to stop them. When you truly believe in yourself, failure doesn't become a reflection of your worth or potential. Instead, it becomes a stepping stone, a temporary setback that teaches you something valuable and strengthens your resolve. Self-belief allows you to bounce back from disappointments with a sense of purpose, knowing that your goals are still within reach. Building self-belief takes time and practice. It doesn't always come naturally, especially if you've been conditioned to doubt yourself or your abilities. But self-belief can be cultivated by recognizing your own progress, no matter how small. Every accomplishment, every time you push past a fear or challenge, reinforces the belief that you are capable. It's in those moments when you push through doubt or fear that self-belief grows. You realize that the only thing standing between you and what you want is the belief that you can achieve it. Self-belief is also about trusting your instincts and decisions. In life, you will be faced with countless opinions, advice, and criticism from others. While it's important to listen and learn, self-belief gives you the clarity to trust your own judgment. It empowers you to follow your own path, even when it doesn't align with what others think you should do. This trust in yourself is what allows you to take risks, to step into the unknown with confidence, and to make bold choices that propel you toward your goals. But self-belief doesn't mean you won't have moments of doubt. Everyone does. The key is not to let those doubts take root. When doubt creeps in, self-belief acts as a counterbalance, reminding you of your strengths, your past successes, and your ability to persevere. It's what keeps you going when the path ahead is uncertain, what pushes you to try again after a setback, and what gives you the courage to aim higher than you ever thought possible. It's important to remember that self-belief is not based on external validation. It doesn't come from other people's opinions of you or your achievements. It comes from within. It's the belief that regardless of what anyone else thinks or says, you have the power to shape your own life. You are the one who defines your worth, your abilities, and your potential. And once you fully embrace that truth, you become unstoppable. Self-belief also creates a ripple effect. When you believe in yourself, others start to believe in you too. Confidence is contagious, and when you carry yourself with self-assurance, you inspire those around you to have faith in your abilities. This doesn't mean you won't face critics or naysayers, but with self-belief, their words lose power because you know that your success is not dependent on their approval. In the end, self-belief is not just about achieving success, it's about feeling empowered in your journey. It's about knowing that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of everything you aspire to. And when you have that belief, there are no limits to what you can accomplish. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, setbacks, and challenges. It's not just about enduring difficulties, it's about thriving in the face of them. Life is unpredictable, and everyone faces hardships, be it personal loss, professional failure, health issues, or unexpected changes. Resilience is the inner strength that allows us to navigate these turbulent waters without losing sight of our goals or our sense of self. At its core, resilience is about adaptability. It's the capacity to adjust your mindset and your actions in response to difficult circumstances. When you encounter a setback, a resilient person doesn't dwell on the negative. Instead, they assess the situation, learn from it, and find a way to move forward. This flexibility in thinking enables them to reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. They understand that setbacks are not the end of the road, they are merely detours that can lead to greater wisdom and strength. Resilience is also built on a foundation of self-awareness. Understanding your emotions and reactions to stress is crucial in developing resilience. When you are self-aware, you can recognize when you're feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, and you can take proactive steps to address those feelings. This might involve seeking support from others, practicing self-care, or simply taking a moment to breathe and regroup. The more attuned you are to your emotional landscape, the better equipped you are to handle life's challenges. Another essential aspect of resilience is having a growth mindset. This means viewing failures as opportunities to learn rather than as reflections of your abilities. When you approach challenges with the belief that you can learn and improve, you cultivate resilience. You become less fearful of failure and more focused on the lessons each experience brings. This mindset shift transforms obstacles into stepping stones, allowing you to build on your experiences rather than allowing them to define you. Resilience is also strengthened through social connections. Building and maintaining strong relationships with friends, family, and community can provide a vital support network during tough times. When you have people who believe in you and offer encouragement, it's easier to persevere through difficulties. Sharing your struggles and seeking guidance can lighten the burden, reminding you that you are not alone. This sense of belonging fosters resilience as you draw strength from the collective support around you. Moreover, resilience requires self-compassion. It's essential to treat yourself with kindness during tough times. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment and understand that it's okay to struggle. Practicing self-compassion allows you to forgive yourself for mistakes and setbacks, creating a safe space to learn and grow. When you approach your challenges with empathy for yourself, you're more likely to pick yourself up and keep going. Building resilience is a lifelong process. It doesn't happen overnight, and it requires consistent effort and practice. However, each time you confront a challenge head-on and emerge stronger, you reinforce your resilience. You learn to trust in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. This trust becomes a powerful motivator, propelling you forward even in the face of adversity. Ultimately, resilience is about finding strength in vulnerability. It's the courage to face life's challenges and the determination to rise again, no matter how many times you fall. Life will always present obstacles, but resilience equips you with the tools to navigate them. It empowers you to turn adversity into an opportunity for growth and transformation. With resilience, you learn that setbacks are not the end of your journey, they are part of a larger narrative that shapes who you are and who you are destined to become. Embracing resilience means embracing life with all its complexities and challenges and knowing that you have the strength to emerge from each experience stronger and more capable than before. Choosing action over procrastination is a transformative decision that can dramatically impact your life and goals. Procrastination often feels like an easy way to cope with the demands of life. It gives us a temporary sense of relief, allowing us to escape the pressure of tasks that seem daunting or overwhelming. However, this escape is fleeting and often leads to increased anxiety and stress as deadlines loom and responsibilities pile up. The longer we put off taking action, the heavier the weight of our uncompleted tasks becomes. By prioritizing action, you break the cycle of procrastination and reclaim your time and energy. It's about recognizing that the initial step, however small, can propel you forward. Taking action creates momentum. Once you start, you often find that the task is not as difficult as it seemed when it was just a thought swirling in your mind. This momentum builds confidence, reinforcing the idea that you are capable of overcoming obstacles and completing tasks, which further encourages you to take additional action. One effective strategy to combat procrastination is to break tasks into smaller, manageable pieces. Large projects can be intimidating, leading to avoidance. By dividing them into smaller steps, you create a clear path forward. Each small accomplishment gives you a sense of progress and achievement, making it easier to tackle the next step. This approach not only reduces overwhelm, but also helps to create a routine of consistent action. Each time you check off a small task, you reinforce the habit of taking action, which gradually transforms your mindset. Another important aspect of choosing action over procrastination is setting clear goals and deadlines. When you have specific objectives and timelines in mind, it becomes easier to prioritize your tasks and allocate your time effectively. Setting deadlines creates a sense of urgency that can motivate you to act. Even if these deadlines are self-imposed, they help to create accountability, pushing you to focus on what needs to be done rather than getting lost in distractions. It's also vital to cultivate an environment that supports action. This includes minimizing distractions and surrounding yourself with people who encourage and inspire you. Create a workspace that is conducive to productivity, free from interruptions and clutter. Consider implementing techniques such as the Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused bursts followed by short breaks. This structure can help you maintain concentration and build a rhythm of sustained effort. Moreover, it's crucial to recognize and address the underlying fears or beliefs that fuel procrastination. Often we procrastinate because of fear of failure, fear of success, or perfectionism. Acknowledging these fears allows you to confront them head-on. Remind yourself that perfection is an unattainable standard and that making progress, no matter how imperfect, is far more valuable than waiting for the perfect moment to act. Embracing imperfection opens the door to creativity and exploration, allowing you to engage with tasks more freely. Choosing action also involves embracing the idea of learning through experience. When you take action, you inevitably encounter challenges and setbacks. Rather than viewing these as failures, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Each experience, good or bad, contributes to your development and prepares you for future challenges. This mindset fosters resilience and encourages a proactive approach to life, where you view obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Moreover, inner strength is about resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and learn from difficult experiences. Life is filled with ups and downs, and encountering adversity is inevitable. However, it is our response to these challenges that defines us. Those with inner strength view setbacks as temporary and treat them as learning opportunities. Instead of allowing difficulties to break their spirit, they use these experiences to grow, adapt, and forge ahead. This resilience not only helps them cope with current challenges, but also prepares them for future obstacles, reinforcing their ability to withstand life's storms. Another crucial aspect of inner strength is the capacity to manage one's emotions. In challenging situations, it is easy to become overwhelmed by fear, doubt, or frustration. However, those with inner strength recognize these emotions and allow themselves to feel them without becoming paralyzed by them. They develop healthy coping mechanisms to process their feelings, whether through mindfulness, journaling, or seeking support from others. This emotional intelligence enables them to maintain clarity and composure, making thoughtful decisions rather than reactive ones. By cultivating emotional awareness, they can navigate turbulent times with grace and purpose. Furthermore, inner strength is characterized by a strong sense of purpose. When individuals have clear goals and aspirations, they are more likely to persevere in the face of challenges. This sense of purpose fuels motivation and provides direction, allowing them to stay focused on their objectives even when the going gets tough. It acts as a guiding light, illuminating the path forward and reminding them why their efforts matter. When challenges arise, those with inner strength can draw upon this purpose to propel them forward, knowing that their struggles are part of a larger journey. Additionally, inner strength is about embracing vulnerability. Many people mistakenly equate vulnerability with weakness, but in reality, it takes great courage to be open and authentic. Those who possess inner strength recognize that vulnerability allows for genuine connections with others. By sharing their struggles and fears, they create space for empathy and support, both for themselves and for those around them. Embracing vulnerability fosters a sense of community and belonging, reinforcing the understanding that we are not alone in our challenges. This connection serves to fortify inner strength as we draw support from the relationships we build. Building inner strength is an ongoing process that requires commitment and self-reflection. It involves setting aside time to cultivate self-awareness, practice resilience, and develop emotional intelligence. Engaging in activities that promote personal growth, such as reading, meditation, or self-care, can significantly enhance one's inner strength. It is also essential to surround ourselves with positive influences, people who uplift and inspire us, who challenge us to be our best selves. Ultimately, inner strength is a powerful force that enables us to navigate the complexities of life with confidence and grace. It empowers us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, to learn from our mistakes, and to persevere in the pursuit of our dreams. By cultivating inner strength, we create a solid foundation upon which we can build a fulfilling and meaningful life. This inner resilience not only benefits us individually, but also inspires those around us, creating a ripple effect of strength and empowerment in our communities. As we nurture our inner strength, we become capable of weathering any storm, transforming adversity into an opportunity for growth and transformation. The legacy of no regrets is a powerful and transformative mindset that encourages individuals to live authentically and fully. It is about making choices that align with our true selves, embracing our passions, and pursuing our dreams without hesitation. This concept urges us to reflect on our lives and consider what truly matters to us, fostering a sense of purpose and fulfillment in every moment. Living a life with no regrets begins with self-awareness and introspection. It invites us to examine our values, beliefs, and aspirations. By understanding what is most important to us, we can make intentional decisions that reflect our true selves. This clarity empowers us to prioritize the things that bring us joy and fulfillment, rather than getting caught up in the expectations of others or societal pressures. When we align our actions with our core values, we create a life that feels authentic and meaningful, allowing us to move forward without the weight of regrets. Embracing the legacy of no regrets also means taking risks and stepping out of our comfort zones. Fear often holds us back from pursuing our dreams or trying new experiences. However, when we adopt a mindset focused on living without regrets, we recognize that the greatest risk is not taking any action at all. It is in these moments of courage, when we challenge ourselves and venture into the unknown, that we truly grow and discover our capabilities. Each leap of faith, regardless of the outcome, contributes to our journey and enriches our lives. Furthermore, the legacy of no regrets encourages us to foster meaningful relationships and connections. At the end of our lives, what often matters most are the bonds we've formed with family, friends, and community. By prioritizing these relationships and investing time in nurturing them, we create a supportive network that enhances our overall well-being. When we express love and appreciation for those around us, we cultivate a sense of belonging that enriches our lives. This focus on connection helps us to live more fully and with greater purpose, knowing that we are contributing to the lives of others. Additionally, a legacy of no regrets is about forgiveness, both of ourselves and others. We all make mistakes and face challenges that may lead to feelings of guilt or shame. However, holding on to these negative emotions can hinder our growth and prevent us from moving forward. By practicing self-forgiveness, we release the burdens of past decisions and allow ourselves to embrace new opportunities. Likewise, forgiving others fosters healing and paves the way for deeper connections. This commitment to forgiveness liberates us from the shackles of regret, enabling us to focus on the present and the future. Living with the legacy of no regrets also means embracing a mindset of gratitude. When we cultivate gratitude for the experiences, relationships, and opportunities in our lives, we shift our perspective from what we lack to what we have. This practice encourages us to appreciate the small moments, recognizing their significance and impact on our overall happiness. By expressing gratitude regularly, we create a positive cycle that enhances our outlook on life, making us more resilient in the face of challenges and more aware of the richness of our experiences. Moreover, the legacy of no regrets invites us to embrace personal growth and continuous learning. Life is a journey of evolution, and we should view each experience as an opportunity to learn and grow. This mindset encourages us to seek out new experiences, challenge our beliefs, and adapt to change. By remaining open to growth, we can navigate the complexities of life with curiosity and a willingness to evolve. This ongoing pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement ensures that we live with intention and purpose, ultimately minimizing regrets. Finally, living with the legacy of no regrets means embracing the present moment. We often find ourselves dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, which can lead to feelings of anxiety or discontent. However, by focusing on the present and fully engaging with our experiences, we can create a life rich with meaning and fulfillment. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, can help us cultivate this awareness, allowing us to savor each moment and appreciate the beauty of life as it unfolds. In conclusion, the legacy of no regrets is about living authentically, embracing vulnerability, and pursuing our passions with courage. It encourages us to reflect on our values, take risks, cultivate meaningful relationships, and practice forgiveness and gratitude. By fostering a mindset that prioritizes personal growth and present moment awareness, we can create a life that is rich in purpose and fulfillment. Ultimately, living with no regrets allows us to look back on our lives with pride, knowing that we made choices that aligned with our true selves and contributed to the greater tapestry of our existence. It is a legacy that inspires others to live fully and authentically, creating a ripple effect of positivity and empowerment in our communities. In conclusion, embracing the philosophy of no excuses empowers us to take charge of our lives and make intentional choices that lead to personal growth and fulfillment. By cultivating personal accountability, we learn to own our actions and decisions, transforming challenges into opportunities for self-discovery. Shifting our mindset allows us to face obstacles with courage and resilience, while self-belief fuels our confidence and drives us forward. Moreover, prioritizing action over procrastination and embracing discomfort enables us to step out of our comfort zones and pursue our dreams with determination. Learning from our mistakes helps us evolve and grow, while nurturing our inner strength reinforces our ability to persevere through adversity. Ultimately, living a life with no regrets enriches our experiences, fosters meaningful connections, and allows us to leave a lasting legacy. As we move forward, let us commit to living with intention, embracing the journey of growth, and making choices that align with our true selves. Together, we can create a world where we support and uplift each other, inspiring one another to overcome challenges, embrace discomfort, and pursue our passions without hesitation. Remember, the power to create the life we desire lies within us. Let us seize that power and live boldly, without excuses. Thank you. Finally, it's essential to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledging your efforts reinforces the positive cycle of action. It reminds you that taking steps toward your goals is worthwhile and fulfilling. Each time you complete a task, reflect on the progress you've made and allow yourself to feel proud of what you've accomplished. This positive reinforcement can be a powerful motivator to continue taking action. Ultimately, choosing action over procrastination is about reclaiming control of your life and your time. It's about embracing the present and making deliberate choices that align with your goals and values. When you prioritize action, you not only move closer to achieving your aspirations, but you also cultivate a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Life is too short to be held back by procrastination. By taking that first step, you open the door to endless possibilities and pave the way for a more productive, meaningful, and enriched life. Embracing discomfort is a powerful practice that can lead to profound personal growth and transformation. In a world that often prioritizes comfort and ease, we tend to shy away from situations that challenge us or make us feel uneasy. However, it is precisely in those moments of discomfort that we find opportunities for learning, resilience, and self-discovery. Discomfort is a natural part of life, and it serves as a signal that we are pushing our boundaries. Whether it's stepping out of our comfort zone to pursue a new career, having difficult conversations, or facing our fears, discomfort often accompanies growth. When we lean into these uncomfortable experiences, we develop the skills and strength needed to navigate future challenges. It's important to recognize that discomfort is not a sign of failure, rather. It is an indication that we are stretching ourselves and expanding our capabilities. One of the first steps in embracing discomfort is changing our perspective on it. Instead of viewing discomfort as something negative to be avoided, we can begin to see it as a valuable teacher. When we experience discomfort, we have the chance to examine our beliefs and fears. We can ask ourselves what is truly holding us back. Often, the fears we face are rooted in the unknown or in past experiences. By acknowledging and confronting these fears, we can begin to dismantle them, empowering ourselves to move forward. Moreover, embracing discomfort allows us to build resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to change. When we confront uncomfortable situations, we learn how to cope with adversity, which ultimately strengthens our resolve. Each time we face discomfort and come out on the other side, we reinforce our belief in our ability to handle challenges. This creates a cycle of growth, where each uncomfortable experience becomes a stepping stone to greater confidence and capability. It's also important to understand that discomfort often precedes achievement. Many of the things we desire, whether it's a fulfilling career, healthy relationships, or personal goals, require us to step outside our comfort zone. For instance, public speaking, networking, or pursuing a passion project can induce anxiety and discomfort. However, these experiences often lead to significant personal and professional growth. By embracing the discomfort associated with these pursuits, we position ourselves to seize new opportunities and reach our full potential. In addition, embracing discomfort can lead to greater empathy and connection with others. When we allow ourselves to experience and acknowledge our own discomfort, we become more attuned to the struggles of others. This empathy fosters deeper relationships and allows us to support those around us as they navigate their own challenges. By sharing our discomfort and vulnerability, we create a safe space for others to do the same, building a community of understanding and support. Practicing self-compassion is also essential when embracing discomfort. It's crucial to be kind to ourselves during difficult moments. Discomfort can stir up self-doubt, negative self-talk, and criticism. Instead of succumbing to these thoughts, we can practice self-compassion by reminding ourselves that discomfort is a natural part of growth. We can acknowledge our feelings without judgment and treat ourselves with the same kindness we would offer a friend. This self-compassion not only helps us navigate discomfort more gracefully, but also reinforces our resilience. To truly embrace discomfort, we must take actionable steps toward challenging ourselves regularly. This can involve setting specific goals that push our boundaries or seeking out experiences that provoke discomfort. Whether it's enrolling in a challenging class, engaging in a difficult conversation, or trying something entirely new, each action builds our capacity to handle discomfort. Over time, what once felt uncomfortable may become easier, leading to a profound transformation in our confidence and capabilities. Ultimately, embracing discomfort is about recognizing that growth often lies just beyond our comfort zones. By leaning into the discomfort, we open ourselves to new possibilities, experiences, and relationships. It requires courage and vulnerability, but the rewards are immense. When we allow ourselves to sit with discomfort, we become more adaptable, resilient, and self-aware. We learn to embrace life's challenges with an open heart and a curious mind, knowing that each moment of discomfort is an opportunity for growth and transformation. In this journey, we discover not only who we are, but who we can become. Learning from mistakes is one of the most powerful pathways to personal growth and development. Mistakes are an inevitable part of life. They are not just a possibility, but a certainty. Yet, rather than viewing mistakes as failures, we can choose to see them as valuable opportunities for learning and self-improvement. This shift in perspective is crucial for fostering resilience, creativity, and a growth mindset. When we make a mistake, the immediate reaction might be to feel disappointment or shame. However, it's important to pause and reflect on the situation. What went wrong? What choices led to this outcome? By engaging in this kind of self-reflection, we begin to understand the underlying factors that contributed to the mistake. This awareness allows us to take responsibility for our actions and decisions rather than attributing blame to external circumstances or other people. Accepting accountability is a critical step in the learning process. It empowers us to take control of our future choices and behaviors. Additionally, mistakes often provide insights that we may not gain through success. When everything goes smoothly, we may not fully appreciate the steps we took or the skills we used to achieve that outcome. However, when we stumble, we are compelled to analyze the situation more deeply. This can lead to valuable discoveries about our abilities, our decision-making processes, and the environment in which we operate. Embracing mistakes as learning experiences opens the door to new knowledge and understanding, which can enhance our problem-solving skills and adaptability in the future. It's also essential to recognize that learning from mistakes is a process that requires patience and practice. Change doesn't happen overnight. When we acknowledge a mistake, it's common to feel a mix of emotions, from frustration to self-doubt. However, it's important to approach these feelings with kindness and compassion. Mistakes do not define our worth, rather, they are stepping stones on our journey toward growth. By treating ourselves with care during this process, we create an environment where learning can flourish. This self-compassion allows us to analyze our mistakes without the harsh judgment that can stifle growth and creativity. Moreover, sharing our mistakes with others can foster connection and community. When we openly discuss our missteps, we create opportunities for dialogue and support. Others can relate to our experiences, and we can learn from their perspectives and insights. This sharing not only helps us feel less isolated in our struggles, but also reinforces the idea that mistakes are a universal part of the human experience. In a culture that often glorifies success, being open about our mistakes normalizes vulnerability and encourages a healthier attitude toward failure. Another important aspect of learning from mistakes is resilience. Each time we encounter a setback, we have a choice to be discouraged or to rise again. Building resilience means developing the ability to bounce back from failures and continue pursuing our goals. When we learn from our mistakes, we cultivate this resilience, reinforcing our belief in our ability to overcome obstacles. This strengthened resolve empowers us to take risks and try new things, knowing that even if we stumble, we will learn and grow from the experience. It's also helpful to create a culture of learning, whether in our personal lives or within organizations. Encouraging an environment where mistakes are viewed as opportunities for growth can lead to innovation and creativity. In workplaces that embrace learning from mistakes, employees are more likely to take initiative, experiment, and share ideas without the fear of being penalized for failure. This culture fosters collaboration and continuous improvement, where individuals feel empowered to learn and evolve. Finally, the process of learning from mistakes often leads to greater self-awareness. By reflecting on our choices and behaviors, we gain insights into our strengths, weaknesses, and values. This self-awareness helps us make more informed decisions in the future, aligning our actions with our goals and aspirations. As we learn from our mistakes, we become more attuned to our instincts and intuition, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and confidence. In conclusion, learning from mistakes is a vital part of personal and professional development. Embracing mistakes as opportunities for growth empowers us to take risks, build resilience, and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By shifting our perspective on failure, we create a mindset that values progress over perfection and encourages continuous learning. Ultimately, it is through our mistakes that we discover our true potential and become the best versions of ourselves. Inner strength is the remarkable quality that resides within each of us, serving as a foundation for resilience, perseverance, and self-confidence. It is the unwavering resolve that enables us to navigate life's challenges, overcome obstacles, and remain steadfast in the pursuit of our goals. While external circumstances can fluctuate and change, inner strength is a source of stability that allows us to stay grounded amidst turmoil and uncertainty. At its core, inner strength encompasses a deep sense of self-awareness and self-acceptance. When we understand who we are, our values, beliefs, and motivations, we cultivate a strong sense of identity. This awareness fosters confidence and empowers us to make choices aligned with our true selves. When we face challenges, we draw upon this self-knowledge, reminding ourselves of our capabilities and the experiences that have shaped us. It is this profound understanding of ourselves that helps us to face adversity with courage and determination,